Chainlink on the verge of a bigger move, perhaps. Looking at the 4-hour chart ahead of us, we're at 1650, but look at the Bollinger Bands. Look how tight they are pinching. Look at the last move. We need to watch for this. We need to make sure we don't get in too far ahead of ourselves until we see the move. Because last time we pinched really close here. We started to move down, and then we made our move to the higher side. So we can have some little bit of fake outs. What you can use to gain a more solid theory on which way you're going is the amount of divergence in the bands, right? You could see how non-divergent we really got here, right? This is not happening too much. This is what we're looking for. See the angle of attack here? See the difference? That's what we're looking for. So if we are going to move up and then you see the bands really start to do this, and it's important that you want both of them doing very similar price action, as far as, you know, if we go this way, right, with price, you want this lower band to go down as well. What you wouldn't want to see is them following each other. That's signaling that the move is ending, right? If you start to run the bands at the same direction, right, that's where it's already over. You want them going down and away from each other as much as possible if you want the price to continue in that direction, okay? So what we want to watch for to increase our odds of knowing what the hell is going to come next is, are we going to hold this medium Bollinger Band? One of the purple lines, ideally, they're both at the same spot here. So the EMA 14 is this top purple line. Usually I have this a little bit thinner, but just for perspective here, that's an EMA 20, if you're wondering. SMA 20, excuse me. The EMA 21 is in yellow. The SMA is the Bollinger Band on any chart, right? SMA 20, no matter what you're looking at, just FYI on that. The medium Bollinger Band is the simple 20 moving average. So remember that. As your bands start to open, the price odds, all you have is the odds. Remember, we just looked at a fake out. The odds you have are the direction of wherever the price is going, if depending on what side of the fence you're on. What I mean by that is the Bollinger Band, right? You can think of the bearish side in the lower part, the bullish side on the upper part. You can see we're kind of right at price equilibrium here as well, where we're kind of battling lows, some highs. We're kind of back at the middle here. At the same time, you're at the middle of price action between the Bollinger Bands and right on that median Bollinger Band level. Let's see if we can improve our odds by looking at maybe the Gaussian channel. Where the hell's that at? Well, we're bullish because price action's above the Gaussian channel and the Gaussian channel's green. That's great. What about if we zoom out to the daily? Daily's not looking epic, at least for the past 2 days. These high wicks, that usually indicates sell pressure, right? Pushing the price back down. Why did we stop there? Well, look at our previous range lows, flip to our new range highs. So we need to punch through 17 area. We need to flip this 17 back to support and not resistance. Still resistance that we talked about in the past several Chainlink videos. However, where we haven't been in a good amount of time is this upper part of the Gaussian channel, right? You can see, importantly, these candles have started to turn green. So you're more bullish by definition. That's why they turn green versus red. Okay, so if we go down, we want to be holding this median line on the daily chart as support, $16. We don't want to give that back. So if we go down, we're good as long as we're remaining above 16. We start to really turn more bullish if we get above 17 to hold that as support instead of resistance. Keep that in mind. Let's zoom out to the 3-day, a little bit bigger of a visual. Look what else is going on. Starting to turn green candle-wise on the 3-day. We're above all moving averages. So by definition, you're more bullish. If you're above all moving averages, look what else has happened. We made multiple visits to our 200 EMA down this peak line right here, right at the $12 area. We held that perfectly. Move down, sideways consolidation, move back up. Good sign. That's a good little pattern we're looking at. But we're still kind of stuck here. What we need to get out of to get Chainlink moving bigger is, again, flip this previous support back to support again. But we're still at resistance here. We're making our bullish sentiment known, but we got to get above here, right? $17, $18 on the 3-day chart. Let's see how this looks on the weekly. Right? Same thing, right? $18 on the weekly is the bigger level. But let's remove all this. We're above the Gaussian channel, so that's good. Good sign, right? But look at what we're doing, right? The median Bollinger Band here. right? We're holding it as resistance. We're still a little bit more bearish, at least as far as our momentum goes, until we can get above that, right? Bollinger Bands, you can think of it like bullish territory, bearish territory, bottom half, upper half. We're still holding as resistance. We got to flip that back, right? Look at back here, right? Where were we? Above, right? Bullish. Now this is our biggest resistance zone. Resistance here, resistance here. We start to make bigger moves. If you want Chainlink to move, we've got to see a move to the upper Bollinger Band, part of the Bollinger Band, the median, and then goes to the upper, right? We're at $22, which is our range highs there. All this starts to kind of put the picture into focus. So we're getting traction, bullish engulfing candle, get us out of here, right to the median Bollinger Band. Some patience. We're working our way, right? Look how long this took, right? We're about half of that now, trying to build momentum. Flip 17 back to support, get on top of the median Bollinger Band, then our local highs, 20, 21, 22. That's the area. Even go to the monthly chart. That's what we're looking at. That's what we've been looking at. The monthly, it's like clear. Drag this zone out the way we looked at on the weekly. Range highs, new range highs, higher range highs, right? Move back down, hold the 21 month, right? This yellow line, bounce back up. Ideally, for the month of May, we're wanting to close above this zone. That would be great. Or at least above that close. That closed at 1693. So if it can close above 17, multiple charts say that's where Link starts to build its momentum and maybe gain further traction there. All right, that's Chainlink. A little bit of an update for Monday, May 20th. You're welcome. Quote of the day. Let each thing you would say, do, or intend be like that of a dying person. Yes, I mixed those up, but you got the same message. All right. Car of the day. Mercedes AMG C63S. About as good as a C-Class gets right there. Oop. Two-door. I like it. I think the two-doors look better than the four-doors. Let's see a four-door. There you go. I like the Sunset better, but I like that car better. All right. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, Cub Scout.